right, everybody. We got Black Fortune here, and we are going to be talking about his new mixtape, Ushmob, which I'm stoked, and I've been listening to all weekend, actually. You said you're driving back from the airport, man. What's up?
Yeah, man, I'm just getting back in town. I just left my city.
Nice. Where are you?
I'm in LA now.
Oh, cool. I'm in LA myself right now, hanging out in Highland Park. So you just left you left LAX and you're hanging out in LA, or you're heading back to Maryland?
I'm in LA now. I'm heading to LA. I just left the airport.
Nice. So I know you got the new mixtape Ushmob, and I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about the whole language of Oosh. But before we do, you mind taking us all the way back and just letting us know how you got into music?
All right, cool. So boom, I made my first rap in the 5th grade. I had like a project where I had to rap about volcanoes and shit like that. So I made my first rap doing that. I rapped about like plate tectonics and all that type of shit, like shit make a volcano erupt. And my rap was fire. My rap was so fire that they made me perform for like 5 different classes. So after that, I figured, okay, I'm down like Typhoon. I could be a rapper. Then, 6th, 7th grade, 8th grade, maybe, I was like battling niggas in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Just rap battling motherfuckers like on like lunch break. And I used to crush everybody in the rap battles. I'm like, all right, I might be doing something. Then maybe like 15, 16, I started actually recording shit, you know what I'm saying, and dropping it and going viral like in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I started.
So you're doing rap battles and killing it. And then did you link up with someone when you first started recording to make your beats, or were you making your own beats, or how did that go?
I was still in them on YouTube.
Posting.
When I first started, I was just taking them off YouTube.
Oh, okay, nice. What kind of stuff were you grabbing off YouTube when you first started?
I was typing like Biggie Smalls type beats, DMX type beats, so I was typing on the old school type beats.
Yeah. So I was kind of reading up on you a little bit, and it said that you kind of you switched up your style a little bit, because you started with kind of a style closer to R&B, so it was a little smoother at first. And then you transitioned to harder rap. What caused that change? Did you want something that kind of felt more yourself?
There you go. First, when I started rapping I started on the harder rap, and then I was doing it for a minute. It wasn't really getting nowhere. I could sing too, so I'm like, shit. I can sing, so I'm gonna put my shit to use. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to do some R&B shit. So I started doing R&B. When I'm doing R&B, it's like it wasn't really who I am as a person. Like, I'm not like a R&B type of nigga. Like, it ain't really my vibe. So I could do it though. I could do it, and I could make it make sense, but I'm not really like an R&B guy, like, so I started by rapping because it was comfortable.
Right. What made you want to experiment with R&B to begin with? Was it the ladies maybe? Were you trying to or what made you want to go in that direction at the beginning?
It was definitely for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? They always say you can make a lot of money doing R&B because there ain't too many people that can sing. Like, I know definitely not in my area, so it was like I could do this R&B thing. It ain't too many people in this lane, so it's gonna be easy for me to take off. And I actually used to go viral. Like, I used to be in the hallways, like me and my niggas. I used to be in the hallways on some funny shit as a young nigga, and I'd be like grabbing the females up and I sing to them in the hallway, like some some young funny shit, bro. And she used to go viral, like on Vine and shit like that.
Right.
So one day I was doing it. I did it. I grabbed this little honey up and sang it to him. We playing around and shit like that in the hallway. And the Vine goes so viral that I actually make a song out of the Vine that I was singing. It was a virtual piece, and the song went viral. Like, I was popping around the area, so I went up from it.
Yeah, I was listening to your newer stuff, and I was noticing that you got a great sense of humor, and I was bobbing my head, but I was also laughing to a lot of a lot of the stuff that you had saying. So it sounds like you had a sense of humor in your style since the beginning. Where do you think that comes from?
The DMV. Man, in the DMV, everybody joning and joking around for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody gotta have a sense of humor where I come from. Because if you don't, niggas gonna cook you. They gonna join you. they're gonna, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of skill growing up out there.
Yeah, no, I mean it makes it more fun to listen to, especially because you know you got some good upbeat stuff, and then you're kind of laughing along while you're having a good time.
Yes, it's a good little vibe.
So you kind of figure, hey, I want to do some harder rap, and then you start recording your own stuff, and you're grabbing beats off of YouTube, some old school Biggie, which is rad, and then how do you go from kind of, you know, just grabbing some beats off the internet to kind of developing your own beats and putting out your own music?
I stopped. I was a kid of YouTube. He was making some hard beats. His name was Max. I tapped in with him, and I just like started making all my beats for him, for like, mainly for the oosh rock, like the oosh rock tape. And I started linking with like my boy Z's, my boy Rich, you know what I'm saying, Hurt Boy, and I started linking with more like, you know, upper echelon beat makers, and I started like helping them make my beats for them, you know. A lot of them, I put my hand into a lot of the beats that I got like in my projects, you know what I'm saying, like I help make a lot of the beats that I be, you know, a lot of the beats that I be doing.
Right. Tell us a little bit about Oosh. Because you know
Oosh.
you got Oosh Rock, you got the new mixtape Ushmob, and you know, so you consider it almost like a language. It's like your brand. So tell us what that encapsulates, what that means, where that comes from.
Oosh is a language. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of living. It's a swag. It's a culture thing. Like, you know what I'm saying. Oosh really is like something that I created with my gang, with my niggas. We basically created. It's like a language where we can talk to each other. Really, it's like pig Latin for us. Really to talk to each other so the police won't understand what we're saying. Like if we ever get an interrogation or, you know what I'm saying, or if we don't want anybody to understand what we're saying, we talking our oosh language. So it was created like that as kids, for real. And just kept it moving. It's really like my first language, for real.
Right. So how much of that, like, so a big fan of Black Fortune would start picking up on the oosh, you know, slang though, right?
Sure.
You got any any favorite go-tos that we should know about?
My favorite word of the oosh language is oosh, of course, and spliggity spaloogie, or Sorvianis. That's my favorite one. For real, Sorvianis is probably my favorite joke.
When do you use those?
Sorviani basically mean like bad bitches, like, you know what I'm saying, pretty females, you know what I'm saying, like some little swervy joints, you hear me? So you say something like, man, my man's about to link with these little swervelicious Swervianis and go up real fast. You about to link with some more bad, pretty females, you know what I'm saying, turn up.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to work some oosh into the vocab then.
There you go.
So tell us about the mixtape, Oosh, because Ushmob. I'm sorry, the Fortune. Tell us about Ushmob, because I was listening to it.
Oosh too.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I was listening to it over the weekend. Me and my fiance were cleaning up the condo, and I was bumping it because trying to get the vibe going before you and I spoke, and we were feeling it, man. So tell me a little bit about it. You know what it took to put this together, what it means, and what it means going forward.
Okay, here we go. Boom. So basically, this tape right here is basically, it's like unity. You know what I'm saying? It's like unity. We don't really got too much unity in my city. Like everybody beefing, everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? People be too in their own world. People don't really be wanting to branch out and work with other artists like that in the city I come from. We just don't do that. We ain't the friendliest motherfuckers. So me, basically, I'm like, fuck it, man. Everybody always say we want our city to be like Atlanta, like when it comes to like the unity and everybody coming up and artists being able to make something out of themselves in our city. So I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody put a whole tape together with like a couple like did with popular DMV artists and bridging that gap from DC to Maryland to Virginia, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and working together and like really doing something to make people look at us like, okay, if they did, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to like throw myself out there, like, okay, boom. I called a lot of different artists, and artists even told me like, I can't really work with that artist, but we got a situation, we got this our hoods beeping, and we do with the roof. And I had to say, man, look, we putting that shit, put that aside. We trying to get money. All that extra shit, that shit out the window. This shit is business. That shit is personal shit. So we ain't gonna mix business with personal shit. So I was coming here, let's do business together. Let's make money. Let's make some money. Let's get to it. So I got a lot of the different artists in the studio together. work together, and it's a beautiful thing because everybody is coming together. Everybody's saying this shit. Everybody realizing that they can do it. If we can do it and put it together, people can stop their little problems and put their little problems aside and work together, or you know what I'm saying, to bring some unity in our city, so we can all go up. Because this is probably gonna be this. And I'm pretty sure since I did this, somebody else might say, okay, let me lock in with these artists. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna make our city a better thing. It's gonna make our city, you know what I'm saying, lit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that can bring people together, but money is one of them, huh?
Exactly. And we all share our own personal struggle. So like, man, let's talk about what we're going through, man. Like, you know me, I like to talk about how I live, what I'm going through. You know, so I like to really put real stories into my music, like so people can feel what I'm talking about, feel what I'm going through, feel what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? So they can understand me more as a person and an artist. So
for sure.
That's basically what the tape is about.
So what are you doing back in LA? Are you going to be working on some stuff out here while you're out here?
Yeah, you know, the shit don't stop. You know what I'm saying? People do. So I'm definitely out here still working, still shooting some videos, still making some vlogs, still locking in with some producers, still locking in with some big artists. So that's why I'm back out here.
Nice. So you're gonna be promoting this album for a while. You're gonna be making some videos and making some content for this.
For sure, we're gonna make sure this one do 100 million, man. We trying to put this one at the top of the top. This is one of them. This is some legendary. I did some very legendary shit by putting it together in my city because it's never been done before. So we gotta let the world see this. So we're gonna keep pushing this joint.
Yeah, I mean, you're on your way. Ushmob, I saw already passed 2 million on Spotify. How's that feel to have a song that has a couple million streams?
Yeah, it feels great because it's notoriety. You know what I'm saying? People tuning in, chiming in, and saying what's really going on.
Yeah,
listening to, you know.
So after you get the videos done for this, after you do the interviews and you know, have fun promoting this album, what do you think's next for Black Fortune?
I got another project, so I'm gonna keep doing big speeches. Now that I got all my artists to tap in the city and we all did music together, now I'm doing a global thing. Now I'm tapping in with all the artists in your city and in their city and in Florida and LA and Chicago. I want to do features with everybody, tapping with everybody, make some music.
Yeah,
I love music. I love music at the end of the day, so I just want to make good music.
100%. So Fortune, you've had a great deal of success so far since a young age. You've been, you know, putting out viral stuff at your viral locally and then viral, you know, nationally and globally. So I'm sure a lot of artists, including people from your hometown, but just everywhere, people in LA and all across the country would like to know if you had one piece of advice for aspiring artists, what would it be?
And this might sound cliche, but keep going. That might sound very cliche, but I mean that for real. Like I've been like I said, I've been doing this since I was 5th grade. I've been like making music and trying to figure it out since the 5th grade. I'm 24 now, you know what I'm saying? I'm closer to where I want to be in life. So just relax, keep going, and take your craft serious. You ain't gotta do drugs to be great either. That's another thing. A lot of people feel like they gotta smoke weed just to go in the studio, pop perks, and do drugs to be a good artist. No, you don't gotta do that. Let your mind flow on a sober mind, because you're gonna be your best when you be on a sober mind. Don't let people think you gotta do drugs to be a great artist. People get that. A lot of people get that misconstrued. So just keep going. Have a sober mind when you're doing this shit. This is my advice. This is what got me where I am. Sober mind when you're doing this shit. Know what you're getting yourself into, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of times you're going to go broke, you're going to be up, there's a lot of ups and downs in this shit. So you got to be really willing to go through this. You got to be down. So that's what I have to say.
I think that's great advice. You know, I think the image, a lot of times there's a lot of artists who put out the image that they're partying a lot more than they actually are. You know what I mean? It's just part of the image, and partying's great. Partying could be fun, and celebrating is awesome. But like you said, sometimes, you know, if you want to be on top of your game, you got to, business is business, and get down when you got to get down.
You got to work hard to play hard.
Exactly.
Bring it back.